when adding a veneer onto an actual furniture piece, most of the time, no, obviously, we will try to make a nice looking flower pattern. So here, this object on the drawer is horizontal, so I make the veneer horizontal. Same here. With the legs, so how do we do this? We have here straight edge and angled edge. So now we want the veneer not to look like accidentally placed. We want it to make sense. So let's go into edit mode. I via face select these two faces, U and unwrap. And there we have them. There's number one, there's number two. Okay, I will select this one, R and 180, and then I will press Control M and X, so they're mirrored, and I will bring this over to there. So again, let me repeat this. So R and 180, so we rotate it, and then Control M and press X there. And do we have this actually in here? The mirroring transform. Oh yeah, there. Transform like X or Y. Okay, good. And then G and bring this over. So the main reason why I did this is now I can take a look at it. How do I want this to line up? First, the scale is way too big. Press A and both I can scale down. Now I pay attention to here. How does this look? Now this starts to actually look kind of okay. I can select both and maybe compare. So this is kind of like this. AA, L, and L. Yeah, so it gets closer there. So I would say this is decent. And you know, when I rotate this, there you can see how I can have control of it. So all this doesn't make any sense. When this is my nice edge, ideally here, for example, in the veneer, I have a clean edge. I will bring this to there so that the image really flows along there in a logical way. Just as a note, because this is a mirrored object, we see the same type of texturing on each element. If we later show this rendering from a corner, then we might not really be able to see this. If we show this from the front, the symmetry might actually stand out. So maybe trying to select a piece of veneer that's less noticeable. So for example, here with the dark area, yeah, that obviously is not a smart choice. Maybe this. Yeah, okay. Very good. Now and then here for the front, select this and this, U and unwrap. We want to have the plywood, L, R and 90, bring this over. Both we want to be the same width. Okay. We don't see them. Well, we actually here have to make a material. Select the plywood and click assign. There we are. Very good. And to standardize everything with the PC table, I think we set 2mm for the rounding or 5mm. And that's too much, 2mm. Whoops, that's 2cm. There. Very good. We have a kind of annoying element here. So G and Y, A, G and Y, I try to bring this up and try to show something that looks nice. Now, then what I may have to make sure is that the count of my layers here, because the legs all have the same thickness with the table and the chair, the count there has to be the same too. By the way, this is actually not, how could I say that? Since we're not going to seal this surface, here actually we can set the specularity and roughness down. So only the veneer side gets a reflectivity, but this, because it's cut, it will stay the way how it is. Yeah, and there we now have the side stand textured too. Easy peasy.